What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so, man, we got Jada. Bro, Jada, she's spilling all the beans right now, bro. She's embarrassing herself, to be quite honest, to me. And she's trying her best to embarrass Will. But on this particular video, it says she's coming out telling the spiciness between Will Smith and Dwayne Martin, bro. Say they had a big relationship, bro. That's crazy. Dwayne and Will. That's crazy. But we gonna see what she got to say. When I saw this title, I said, OMG, bro. Let's get it. Spicy.
I wasn't gonna fool myself into thinking that we as 20-some-year-olds, babies, mind you, getting married and living in Tinseltown, spending a lot of time apart, okay, that we weren't gonna run into temptation situation.
Girl, since Jada Pinkett dropped the bombshell that she and Will have been separated for like 7 years and spilling details about their relationship, a lot of things are apparently beginning to add up, including Will's alleged relationship with Dwayne Martin. Should Jada just fast forward to this part of her tour? Cause we have questions and need answers. But even if Jada doesn't get to—
Hold on, wait a minute, bro. Dwayne Martin is married to Tisha Campbell. Is Tisha gonna come out and say anything about this? Bro, what in the... Bro, it's gonna be some smoke with Tisha and Jada. I believe it's gonna be some smoke. There's no way anybody can say something of this caliber about somebody's husband and there's no smoke, bro, unless they both know it's true. This is crazy.
That tea, honey, I have already done all the digging, and this whole Will Dwayne situationship is messier than you could ever have imagined. Apparently, with Jada revealing details about her relationship, people are beginning to see how Dwayne Martin allegedly plotted to get with Will from the very beginning. And the first step was to break up his first marriage and get him into a relationship he knew would not work. What in the Beyonce's internet? But stick with me here, guys, okay? As you may be well aware by now, Will and Jada met when she went to audition for a role on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but she didn't get the role because she was too short. But Will still felt a spark between them, so he went to a taping of A Different World during the first season of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to meet Jada, but he ended up meeting Cherie Fletcher Zampino and marrying her a few months later. Here's where Dwayne comes in. When all of this was going on, Dwayne and his then partner Tisha Campbell were friends with Jada. The two of them organized a meetup with Will and insisted that he should show up. And little did Will know that it was a setup to meet Jada. Here's the thing though. Tisha and Dwayne knew very well that Will was married to Cherie, yet they organized that meetup with Jada. Now, what people have been saying—
bro, that's messy, bro. That's messy already, bro. That is, bro, Dwayne and Tisha know that Will was married. Oh, but they want to put her homegirl on, though. Golly. Now, look, Tisha. Now Will smashing your husband. Karma is the mother.
Is that Tisha probably had good intentions because she knew that Will and Cherie were on the verge of breaking up. But Dwayne, on the other hand, allegedly wanted Cherie out of the way so that he could have Will. And again, allegedly, since he was good friends with Jada, he knew her well enough to know that the relationship with Will was going to be shaky and give him more opportunities. Well, Will and Jada ended up getting married, but it was only a matter of time before divorce rumors started hitting them. And unsurprisingly, Dwayne Martin was right in the middle of things. Honey, when I tell you that breaking up a marriage is an art that Dwayne had actually mastered for his own benefit, I mean exactly that. Because apparently he didn't just get between Will and Cherie and Will and Jada. Enter Lisa Ray into the chat.
And when I introduced them, that was one of the worst things I ever did.
According to Lisa, after she introduced Dwayne to her husband, somehow within that relationship, Dwayne ended up being better friends with her husband, and she couldn't understand what was happening for the love of God.
He became disrespectful with introducing my husband to different women and women that we actually knew. as friends and associates.
Lisa also exposed how Dwayne ended up selling a building that they bought together without asking her, and said that when she heard about Dwayne being in the middle of Will and Jada's divorce rumors, she was like, sounds familiar. But honey, this is where it gets really wild and really messy.
Dang.
Allegedly, when Dwayne was not in the business of hooking up married men to other women, he was allegedly the one hooking up with them, which brings us to his relationship with Will Smith. Okay, rumors that these two have hit it go all the way back, and in 2012, Star Magazine even came out with a front page story alleging that the reason why Will and Jada's relationship was falling apart was because Will Smith had a gay relationship with Dwayne Martin. At the time, Tisha took to Twitter to deny the allegations, saying, "Usually I ignore negativity, but I'm tired of the media attacking the Smiths. They're an amazing couple, and I wish people would stop perpetuating lies and leave them alone." Regardless of what Tisha said, fans were still very convinced that there was something going on between Will and Dwayne, especially after they took one too many vacations together that included trips to Sin City, Las Vegas, Miami, and supposedly a private cruise in Trinidad, while their wives Tisha and Jada sat at home. There was actually an eyewitness who said that they saw Will and Dwayne dining at a Trinidad eatery, and that it was clear Will and Dwayne both arrived and left together. Apparently, Jada hated that Will was taking Dwayne on exotic vacations while she was sitting home alone, and allegedly couldn't stand Will's friendship with Dwayne and felt that he flaunted it in her face. Based on what was reported, Jada and Will's marriage was in fact completely fractured, and that the more time Will spent with Dwayne, the more strain he placed on his marriage to Jada. Now, I'm not sure if the alleged relationship between Dwayne and Will contributed to the divorce between Dwayne and Tisha, but in 2020, Tisha herself alleged that Will Smith—
Oh, so they been got a divorce, bro. I'm so late. I wasn't even keeping up with Dwayne and Tisha. Bro, how could I miss this? That's crazy.
Smith was in a relationship with Dwayne Martin when she published an Instagram post with an image that read, "The truth always comes out in the end, no matter how hard anyone tries to hide it." On its own, it looks like a pretty vague post, but she also wrote in the comments, "And you're right, they will lie till the end. The real kiki is people will stop believing them." Tisha perfectly wrote Will in caps, as if she was trying to communicate something. And we all got the message loud and clear. And let's be real, guys, Will has actually been plagued with those gay rumors for a pretty long time. First of all, when it comes to Will being on the DL, the rumors started spreading after his first major motion picture back in 1993, where he played a gay con artist in the film 6 Degrees of Separation. Will's character was supposed to engage in a full love scene with a dude in the film, but after he landed the part, he was not on board with the idea. Will's character was also supposed to lock lips with a white man, but at the time, he was not comfortable. So mirrors and trick camera angles made it appear as though Will's character kissed the male actor. I know, not enough to run with, but there's also what Jaguar Wright said about both Will and Jada being bisexual.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship.
And y'all better trust Jaguar to go all the way with the tea spilling.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old young boys back there all naked in the Wade house.
And to drop a couple of names while at it too.
Wow.
Meek Mills. Bashir Gray. Left that house screaming. August, the only one that stayed.
There's also Alexis Arquette, who claimed that Will paid off his first wife after she walked in on him with another man in a now deleted Facebook post, saying, "When Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked in on him servicing his sugar daddy, Benny Medina, then I will listen to them." And girl, even Trisha Paytas accused Will of sleeping with one of her male dancers. Trisha was defending Shane Dawson when he was called out by Jada for disrespecting Willow Smith, and she had a few words for Jada. According to Trisha, instead of Jada worrying about Shane, she should have been worried about what was going on with Will.
How about worry about your cheating husband my male dancers, you know, when they didn't want to.
As for Dwayne,
Wow.
in 2007, rumors surfaced insisting that he filed for
Whoa.
divorce from his wife Tisha, and went on to suggest that the reason was that he had come out as gay. There were also reports that at one point, Tisha and Dwayne attempted a life of alternative lifestyles, meaning that they might have engaged in an open relationship. Now, of course, Will Smith's name came up just like it did when Tisha and Dwayne actually got divorced years later. Based on court documents, Dwayne had been receiving payments from Will Smith and Jada for the sale of a home, and a trustee had filed paperwork ordering that Dwayne Martin turn over his laptop, claiming that he was not honest and forthcoming in the case. Apparently, Dwayne refused to hand over the laptop because it also contained personal photos, which were confidential, privileged, and unrelated to any legitimate interest and confidential communications with other public figures regarding private non-financial matters. Very interesting, right? What exactly was contained in the laptop? And was it related to Will and Jada giving Dwayne money? Once again, we're gonna need Jada to skip to this part of the tour. But meanwhile, let me know what you think of this entire Will and Dwayne entanglement. Do you think another bombshell about them is just about to hit our screens? Drop those thoughts down below.
Bro, that is crazy. Wowzers, bro. Wowzers. Will is smashing Dwayne. See how karma happens, though? Now, Tisha and Dwayne had a part to play in Will and Jada linking up together. After Will was already married, I don't care exactly if him and his first wife was on the outs or not. Dwayne and Tisha set it up, the whole thing, for Will to meet Jada because Jada was friends with Dwayne and Tisha. Now look, Tisha and Dwayne gets a divorce and Will and Dwayne is smashing. Bro, that is crazy, bro. That's crazy. Boy, Hollywood is wowzers, bro.